Hello, my name is Lynn Woolley and I am Director of Maternity Services and Midwifery here at Portsmouth Hospitals. The area that we cover serves a population of 675,000 people, and at any given time we are looking after 5,500 to 6,000 women and birthing people. For most women, pregnancy is a normal part of life. But with the increasing complexity that we're seeing in our populations, we were starting to see a real increase in our numbers of referrals for more specialist things like scans or having to see an obstetrician. What happened was that the volume of referrals started to become quite overwhelming, and each of those referrals had to be managed by a person, by one of our admin team. And because of the amount of time that each of those referrals takes to process, we started to develop a really significant problem.
Lots of referrals were taking 6 to 8 weeks to be processed. Patients in our care were waiting a long time for appointments.
We were having to lay on additional clinics and additional scan lists. All of that just came from the sheer volume of referrals, necessary referrals that we were seeing. One of the other impacts was that our absolutely wonderful admin teams were never really feeling like they were catching up.
I love working in maternity. It was very hard. We used to get lots of referrals every day. We were very, very busy. Staff were under a lot of pressure from the backlog of various types of referrals and admin processes.
And that had such an impact on their job satisfaction, and that impacted on morale, which in turn started to impact on attendance.
We had staff leaving. We just really didn't know what to do.
We had to do something to make this better.
My name's Josh Clift and I head up Intelligent Automation here at Portsmouth Hospital University Trust. Intelligent automation has been proven in many different sectors, but it hasn't really been leveraged in the healthcare sector. For me, it's about proving what can be done to demonstrate the real value, and maternity services was that perfect opportunity to do so.
So I didn't really know very much about automation, but I was aware that it did exist.
Intelligent automation is a programmable robotic system that can follow rules.
Even though our referrals are complex and the women and birthing people, some of them that we care for, are complex, actually the referrals follow very straightforward rules.
We simply replicate what those rules are that are followed within the workplace, and they can be enacted like a human being, like a person, whether that's an administrator, a clinician, and robotics has the ability to fulfill that time and those gaps and can run 24/7.
So the opportunity to apply intelligent automation just seemed too good to miss. We had to put the work in to start with in order to set up the rules, but it was time well spent, because what that meant was that when we went live with the intelligent automation and with the robot, it was very quickly able to start applying those rules. It went beyond our wildest dreams in terms of the impact that it had. And those referral numbers dropped dramatically from thousands down into hundreds. We just were blown away by that.
This wasn't a technology-led delivery, nor a clinical. This was a partnership to enable us to get what was right for the patients. So how did we do it? So we firstly looked at what was needed and what was the pinch points within their operations, their processes, and we streamlined them. We recognised that if we simply went in with intelligent automation, we wouldn't be able to leverage the benefits. And what were the benefits? They were trying to improve the timeliness of a maternity end-to-end patient journey and to ensure that the safety standards were met. So once we understood what the requirements of maternity services were, so we could quite quickly then feed that into the intelligent automation technology, build out the process step by step, and then off the back of that, simply test and run it. And what the outcome is you've got technology that can run 24/7, it can run at pace, it can run on demand, and it's able to do it almost in real time. And the impact is significant. You've no longer got patients waiting 6 to 8 weeks for a referral because of the admin overhead, which used to take 90 minutes per patient to maintain and manage because of multiple applications that they'll have to work with. A robot can go in, receive the referral, pull the data that comes off the back of that referral, re-enter that information to multiple applications, that through interfacing, through front end, and also through APIs. And the net result is a process that might take 90 minutes or 60 minutes takes less than 3 or 4 minutes, and it's done back to back throughout the night, so it's not even during work hours. And then come the morning, you've then got a patient who's got their appointment booked. They've got a notification to make them aware of when their scan is in the diary for, and then you've got the technology also making sure that it's got the right slots at the right time.
It's been an absolutely wonderful and very educational journey for us. The collaboration that happened between all of the teams and the buy-in to make this happen, and the vision that this really was going to make a huge difference to women and birthing people, but also crucially to our teams who were now able to move their focus onto the other aspects of their jobs and away from this endless treadmill of running to try and keep up.
Since our maternity automation programme launched, patient care has become safer and more accessible. Pregnant people now receive their appointments in real time because we've created a live booking system, so appointments are now made within 24 hours of the referral. Because of this, we've increased appointment capacity by around 33%. We've reduced staffing costs by almost £250,000. We've also reported 18,000 hours of time saving for our staff. We've minimised the potential risks to pregnancies by receiving alerting from the emergency department of pregnant people and their babies who have attended the emergency department, so we can follow them up and ensure their care is appropriate. These financial capacity and workforce outcomes continue to support the improvements of our department. We're reinvesting cost savings and staff time into patients with more complex needs. The whole programme has been a great success due to the close working with the multidisciplinary team within the programme. Everyone has embraced the change positively and the culture for continuous improvement within our department.
I think it's amazing. Now that we've got the robot, it does help an awful amount. Ladies are getting their appointments made in the correct gestational times, so they're able to get all their screening completed, which is really good for them.
I'm extremely passionate about intelligent automation, but you can't deliver this alone, and you can't deliver this alone through technology. This requires a complete transformation of service when utilising this technology, and maternity services were the perfect partner to do so. We've altered people processes, we've altered the culture of the department to leverage technology like this because it is something new. But ultimately, the level of investment that maternity have put into this, the outcomes have now proven something that's quite significant. It's not about putting technology in and speeding up service. It's about seeing patients now go through a service faster and actually meeting expectations of what you would expect in the modern world. And that's what I'm most proud about here, is that we've built and delivered something that actually will leave a lasting legacy.
It's been a lot of hard work and a labour of love. The outcomes that we're getting are now amazing. So I'm really proud to have been part of this project and look forward to where it may take us in the future.
Now that we have understood the technology better, we're now starting to just think about other applications that this could potentially have to improve the safety of our care and also the well-being of our teams.
That's the bit that keeps me going, is that I want to do more, we want to deliver more, and that's only going to be done through future partnerships with other departments across the trust to enable that to happen. What I see now is maternity services being the foundations to leverage future transformation within the trust. As we progress our intelligent automation journey, we only see this further enhancing ultimately the patient safety standards and actually giving the clinicians the time back that they deserve to focus on what's really important.